Wow, I got to tell you something. This is one of the most exciting stories. When I heard about it, frankly, I didn't believe it. You know, we spent a lot of time hearing incredible opportunities in the plant-based meat business, and they're terrific, sure. But there's not the only interesting technology that's going up that could upend the food industry. Look at this one. Apeel Sciences, privately held company, number 48 in CNBC Disruptor 50 list for 2019. Apeel takes left-behind plant materials, leaves and peels, blends them into a kind of shield that can spray on fruits and vegetables to prevent them from going bad. In fact, they can double the time it takes for this stuff to rot without refrigeration. You know how big this is? No wonder some major players in the supermarket space, like Costco, one of our favorites, like Kroger, one of our favorites, have already started selling their avocados. And now Apeel's working on lemons, limes, asparagus. Not only could this company save the food industry a fortune, it also saves you a lot of hassle when it comes to restocking your kitchen. I think this is an intriguing concept. So let's take a closer look with James Rogers. He's the founder and CEO of Apeel Sciences. Learn more about how his technology works and what it means for the future of the industry. Mr. Rogers, welcome to Mad Money.
Jim,
good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for coming on. You know, a lot of times you have these disruptors. They have an interesting idea, and you really hope they get it into some sort of big outfit. You just landed Kroger. This is for real.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. 2,500 stores. Kroger is the largest grocer in the U.S.
And so tell me what they get and what you get.
Well, the key with Apeel is that we use food to preserve food. And so what Kroger gets out of this is when someone walks into their stores, they're able to pick up a Apeel avocado in this case and get something that's going to be better for them, better for their family, and better for the planet.
All right, so tell me how it works. My friend Ben Stoto, who's a research director, was saying you actually use like the scrap, stuff that would be thrown away, and wrap it. And I said, oh, come on, how's that possible?
Yeah, so every plant on the planet has a protective barrier on the outside of it. So we take that material and we recycle it back into a barrier that we apply back to the surface of the produce. And that allows the fruit to slow down the rate that it ages by a factor of 2, 3, or 4 times.
So an avocado, we use avocados from my small plate restaurant, Bar San Miguel, and you have to throw them out all the time.
That's
because they don't last long.
Well, they've reached internet meme status, right?
Yes.
Right, the joke of the avocado, not now, not now, not now, now, too late. And so the opportunity with Apeel is to make that internet meme no longer as funny as it is now.
So, I mean, are you actually selling these wares, or are people just calling in? And like, did Costco call you, or did you call Costco?
So the way that it works is we go directly to the retailer, and we set up contracts with them, and then we go out and we power their supply network with the Apeel application systems. And that allows them to deliver 52 weeks of fresh produce to their shelves.
Now, this is a great idea, and apparently you were formed with a grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. How did they find you?
We wrote an application to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We found them, and the idea was that we could find a way to reduce the amount of waste that was happening on the farm all the way to people's tables. And the challenge is that today in the developing world, most people don't have access to refrigeration.
Right.
And refrigeration is the tool that we've used in order to get waste down to the 40% numbers that are still alarmingly high. And so the opportunity to use this plant-based solution to reduce that perishability from farm to table is how we win.
How big are the applications? We got avocado. We're using asparagus.
Yeah, asparagus is a huge deal. Most people don't think about it, but asparagus is the most polluting vegetable, and that is because it's air freighted. We grow asparagus and we put it on a plane. And so the opportunity with Apeel is we now apply the product, put it on a boat, ship it into the country, 1/10 of the cost, about 1/8 of the CO2 emissions.
Now, people are watching, they're thinking, I want to be like this man. How do you make money?
Waste. Waste affects everyone. And
no, but I mean, like, why would I pay you? Why don't I just say, listen, I want you to do this out of the goodness of your heart?
I mean, that's the core of it, right? Is that right now, 1 in 9 people are going hungry.
Okay.
And so that is a problem that needs to get solved, but it's not charity, right? The waste right now, we're growing food, we're shipping it, and there's a big fraction of it that's going to waste.
But I mean, what's the raw cost of how much these shields cost versus what you can sell them for?
No, there's no additional cost to the consumer.
Really?
Because there's so much waste in the system today. We're able to reduce the amount of waste at the store to an extent. The grocers can pay us to apply the product, and they're actually able to maintain their cost or reduce it to the consumer.
Okay, so I know that if you're in Costco and you're in Kroger, you're going to be in everywhere. So should I expect one day that it's going to be Walmart. It's going to be, I mean, I'm listening to you. If Walmart's listening, which they do. Don't they have to say, look, why are we spending so much money having stuff go bad when we can use Apeel?
This is an issue that even goes beyond Walmart. It's a $2.5 trillion problem internationally. This food loss and food waste issue. And if we can make even the slightest dent in this, it's a huge business.
Well, the last question I have, the most natural is Amazon Whole Foods. Where are you with that?
So we've been working across the grocery sector. You can imagine this doesn't just impact the Walmarts and the Costcos and the Krogers of the world, but because the materials that we use are found in every bite of fruit and vegetable you eat every day, organic produce stays organic. So it's a perfect solution for the Whole Foods and the Amazons of the world.
So it's just maybe you're saying a matter of time before they recognize this.
Just like the categories we work in, it's not a matter of if we work on a category, it's a matter of when.
All right, terrific. Now, this is a private company. Can't own shares. But don't you like what he's doing? That's James Rogers, founder and CEO of Apeel Sciences, saving the globe a huge amount of money and making it so that more people can eat. We need that, certainly. Mad Money's back at you. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.